Hello everyone. Hopefully we get some people in tonight since I'm actually doing this pretty late at night my time, and this stream will not be as long as some of my other ones, so let's get into this. And I will shut down the stream if nobody comes in. So come on. There we go. Down he goes. Oh, one thing I should have actually mentioned at the very beginning of this is that I replaced Deadfall with Truce here. This Truce gives 10% damage reduction and a large amount of damage, or enhanced defense. It also gives 5% slow attacker attribute, which is pretty useful. Also, I'm clicking on OBS when I don't mean to. I didn't mean to click on OBS there. So yeah, this is just gonna be a chill late night / early morning stream, depending on what you consider nearly 12:30 in the morning to be. And of course, depending on what time it is wherever you're watching this, if you're watching it live. Also, I replaced Star Killer with Tartarus. Hey, Teddy. Not too much. I was doing a little bit of trophy farming before the stream. Before the daily... Whoa. Before the daily reset. Changed some stuff, and I got the Tranathala trophy right before streaming this. First Priestess, too. Yeah, now I've kind of hit a bit of a brick wall with progress, though. Unfortunately, at least I feel I am. I've heard mixed things about the neutral paladin. I've heard other people say it's good, other people say it's shit. Seems interesting, but I don't know, without any investment from either trees, like, that might be a bit problematic. I don't know. Does anyone actually play neutral paladin with caster skills? And you don't even have the benefit of Symphony of Destruction to help with that. That's what I said, you don't have the benefit of having it. On the old Lazy Dens, you used to be able to do that. Along with Tainted Blood, of course. Vessels, Demiurge, yeah. Well, I mean, you can use O skills if you have other items, but in terms of paladin granted skills, yeah, that's it. Although luckily the Magister has Apocalypse, which is pretty decent early game area of effects spell. Now, if I happen to get Akarat trophy here, hopefully this guy isn't gonna take it from me. How about Ring of Light Craft? Is that still good? I mean, it's not the ideal thing, because you have to get a single target placed properly to be able to do it, or be able to make use of Ring of Light, but it did work. And Brimstone used to be apparently good for single targets. I never used Brimstone personally, unless you count that proc that I got on the melee Nagisin, which isn't meant to be for spellcasting anyway. Alright, no visions of Akarat there. I forget what all... Well, there's Devouring Cloud, but that's not particularly powerful. And was only ever used for an alternative to whatever spell you were using. I'm trying to think of other good single-target O skills that are actually worth using. I mean, we already mentioned... Between the two of us, we already mentioned Brimstone, Hailstorm, and Ring of Light. I don't know if there's any others, honestly. Flame Strike can be found as an O skill. I didn't remember that. Yeah, I know I'm pretty sure you're right. There probably is an SSSU that has it, though I forget what it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Necro can have that with the Gull rune word. Funeral Pyre, but better. Yeah, synergies plus skills, and for necromancers, embalming, so they can cast it more. So, did I... Okay, why can't I see my teammate's health? Oh well. Sound ideas? I mean, I'm doing crossbow necro now, and it's doing really great at the moment. I'm curious if Holy Melee Paladin is still gimpy. Since Arrow Swarm can be found on Tier 1 Horn Hunter unique or whatever, or I forget what it is. But since Arrow Swarm can be found on a Tier 1 Tier unique bow, I'm kind of toying with the idea of a bow sorceress since someone suggested it. I mean, it'll pale in comparison to this. This, the bow druid, or the boazon, probably, but... Thank you for the support, Relic. Now, I could try a bow barb. Like, I'm open for lots of suggestions. Oh yeah, the tantrum barb. I forgot about that. Tantrum and the tantrum den. Don't forget about that. Both of those were killed after the ultimative era. Throwing up some reanimates. Hopes that they can tank LAJ's fortresses better than I can. What level am I at? Level 118. Bow druid. Bow druid is kind of weak in general. I mean, not... I shouldn't say that, because in endgame it could just absolutely annihilate everything. No, I'm not going to try to do that. I'm pretty sure they made Nightmare Veil really difficult now. But, do you have... I think it's Yull rune word in, Druid Bow. That could help you. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back at my own Bow Druid playthrough and see what I used. But Bow Druid is not the easiest build, but it can be really kick-ass if you go all the way with it. Oh, Salamander Viper Bow. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's what I used in early game too. If you can, try finding a tier unique, or a sacred well, I was gonna say sacred unique, I'm sorry. But, try a sacred druid bow of some sort. Preferably a recurve bow, since it has the best, base damage. And hopefully you can find a Yull rune. Yull or higher. So you can make that rune word I just said. And you can use the tutorial I made if you want to know how to craft a rune word. And there's another guy doing who did the Holy Melee Paladin back in 1.1 of 2017. He's also doing a neutral den. He also made a tutorial on that. How to prepare items for rune words. And he actually mentioned a couple points that I neglected in my tutorial video. Not only 30%, at least 30% ED, but also with either 0 or 6 sockets. So you can do the socket punch recipe. And then do the oil of luck, and if it works and you get 50 to 55% enhanced weapon damage, then you're all set. The best part about that prep video is people commenting that it's dull, even though it's a tutorial, for one, and I think I even mentioned in the video that it's not going to be the most entertaining thing to watch, but useful for people who want to know how to prepare items. Oh, wait, where am I going? Oh. Doing, Herald of the End, aka Samael, that requires me to be level 135, which will require a shitload of grinding some really high Uber areas, so I may not do that one. Plus, I have to constantly rerun Bale in order to have a chance to get the Worldstone Shard, or whatever it is that he drops, and get one of each of the Fostonville Great Runes, and a Glorious Book of Median, and a Greater Signet of Learning, and possibly more Great Runes, in order to have one chance at it. If I was playing on single player, sure, I'd be fine with that, because I could just make a save file and basically cheat to have unlimited tries, but on this, I don't know if I'm going to do that one. As for Witch, Aldi, and Void, maybe, if I can learn what I'm doing. Witch, I actually do have plans on at least attempting. Aldi, I'm not sure if I can if I have the patience to complete that, because that shit takes for fucking ever. Okay, DPS check complete. Okay. I'll definitely attempt Vizgen. And, some Fostonville farming. I'll definitely do try Belial and Astrogha. I would have tried Astrogha with the Trap Rat Druid, but Sigma's launch date was released then. Before that was done, and I wanted to be completely, yeah. I wanted to be completely, like, rejuvenated for this. Christ, 8,000 plays for the first time yesterday. Got 3 torches. You don't do that anymore. Relic. Oh, Zaxix? Yeah, I'm definitely going to attempt Zaxix. And Athala, too. Since Athala actually gives a reward now. But anyway. For the torches, you're supposed to just use 1 and cube it. Unless you're talking about Hammer of the Tan Judges. Actually, no, you're talking about torches. No, just use the... hold on here. Okay. Okay, sorry, I was only paused because I thought there was desync because that spider is being an asshole. But anyway. The other 2 are just extra. And unlike in every other version of Median, you just get the charm as soon as you, cube it now. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Teddy. Also, I will try and incorporate Duncraig in every single one of my playthroughs from now on. I mean, I've done Duncraig a couple times, but I'm going to try to do it with every single build now. Along with Quavson, too, but, I'm not sure this is the best build for... Oh, and I'll do Cabraxis. Cabraxis in Bremtown, too. If you have a huge amount of ATRs. ATR attack rating, 100k. Holy shit, that's gotta be quite hard to do, I think. And 30% slow. I'm thinking of using the Taha rune word for endgame, because that gives Chrono Field. You guys think that's a good idea? I mean, it gives other helpful modifiers, but it gives Time Field, aka Chrono Field. And I know that will require a fair amount of Fosdenville farming, which I never have done on Destruction, but I'll try it. I'm not sure if I'll do any Tegonzi farming, given that apparently the drop rate on essences and runes and primal runes are complete shit. But I'm thinking Hellfire Plate for some Ubers. Also, it stands to reason that if I'm doing, like, Fosdenville, I know you have to kill all 5 Ultra Elementals now and cube it with the Class Charm, I think it is. Just to be able to get to Fosdenville / Bremtown. So on that note, I assume Cabraxis is slightly easier than he was before? Or is he still just as difficult? And do I still need Slain Monsters Rest in Peace modifier for Cabraxis? I know I do for Bale and Quavson. Not that I can get anything there anyway, unless I use sacrifices. Oh, okay, so he no longer heals himself. Okay. So that one might not be as bad. Oh shit. Who does? Cabraxis? That's what I meant when I said about the... That's why I asked about the rest in peace modifier. Because, like, I can't have all these reanimates running around. I mean, I'll still keep the points in there because of the slow target, which I know caps at 25% now. Yeah. I'll keep this spirit mask for anyone, for any bow druid or trap rat druid, who might want that because, you know, because of the Natha rune word. And let me just do a little something like this. There we go. Thank God this area isn't as fucking huge as it was in 2017 1.0 and 1.1. Well, throw set right there. Okay. Did they buff the chance to get Signets of Learning here? Because I wasn't getting any, but now I'm getting as much as I used to, it feels like. I know this is version 1.0.2. So I'm wondering if they may have buffed that. Oh! I think I found Vasily's Eclipse, or whatever it's called. I'm curious to see what this composite bow is. I personally hope that they kept in until you realize it sucks. Oh, that thing. Oh, tower wall. I forgot that even existed. I'm not going to Signet that, because someone might want it. Okay, I gotta get... Well, I'm gonna get rid of that trebuchet. It's not needed anymore. Let's see, what can I get rid of? Oh, I didn't realize I had another weird shrine. Let's see if I can get a chance to cast Widowmaker. Ah. I was hoping to get a chance to cast Widowmaker Craft so I could do a bonus segment on that eventually. Just for shits and giggles. Do a guide for new players. That's what I've been trying to do. Although, I guess I could do one for making tier uniques. Or do you mean a text guide? Because if you're meaning a text guide, I absolutely can do that. What tune is this? It's your everyday crossbow Necro. Except now it doesn't need minions to use Widowmaker anymore. Which I'll admit completely threw off what I expected for my mid-game. Because I was expecting to have magical crafts and minion life and resistances all over the place. I will say they nerfed the Holy Melee Paladin since I played it, but that was a while ago. Hopefully they didn't nerf it a whole hell of a lot. Also, if anyone's wondering what, for those of you who are subscribed and are seeing a bunch of, that were seeing a whole bunch of RE4 stuff, it's because I wanted to have, I usually don't play this unless I either have a lot of time to invest or if I am able to stream this. And I think that's the thing I'm not going to say I'll do that all the time, but I'll probably be doing less recorded segments but more streams due to the nature of how Sigma works. How to craft what items. Unfortunately, a lot of that stuff's just RNG. But I will explain how to use the like what to look for though. Okay, let's see. Can I do this? Well, actually, I know I can, but will I do it this time? Or will I die a horrible death? Where should you farm runes? Anywhere in the game, really. Unless you're farming great runes. Good place to be, Act 5 Nightmare difficulty. Okay, I'm not... Is that shit damaging me? I mean, not that it matters since he didn't drop the, trophy. And I don't really give a shit about mana regen, or mana leech. Because I already have a 4% life leech. I think you can also farm for runes while doing the Aeneid challenge as well, because I think it can drop anything from L to on. Yeah, it definitely is. At least, well, actually I was gonna say at least I can do it in town, but that's not true for Burning Veil. They really should make that. Wait, what am I doing? I already killed Akarat here. I lost track of what I was doing. Anyway, they really should make more buffs doable in town. Now, I did actually kill Cabraxus once in the past, but that was in the Ultimative days when A, Rathmas Chosen was an immunity shield, and B, Cabraxus almost never used Punisher Barrage, so I could just that was back in the day, so I could just cheese the fuck out of it. Mana will be a problem with crossbow necros, unfortunately, because Widowmaker costs a ton of mana. But one temporary thing you can do, which I did not, is socket a bunch of perfect, I think it's sapphires. There's a type of jewel that gives mana after each kill. I think it's sapphires. Insert a bunch of them into a tier unique weapon, and that can help with your mana quite a lot. Yeah, I didn't even think about that when I actually played through this. I do have some chance to hit jewels. You can have that everywhere else. Just the weapon specifically for mana recovery. And like I went with Oriel's Halo, which is why I have as much dexterity as I do. But, yeah, definitely go for those when crafting. That's also why I have Zealot Rush and Feather Claw. Why not use other skill? What other skill? You mean Fragmentation Shot? Overall, it doesn't do nearly as much damage since Widowmaker multi-hits so many times. Also, it doesn't clear nearly as large of an area as Widowmaker. Huh. Yes. I was gonna say, getting the Athlos Oracle drop on your first fucking roll, that reminded me of me as well. Fucking farming it for over 50 unsuccessful rolls and getting it randomly during a fucking segment. Now watch if I use, say, I don't know, some sort of caster, I'll get Athlos Oracle a whole bunch of fucking times. Once again, clicking outside my window. Come on, Jatan. And he's dead. No trophy. In theory, I should probably be incorporating, Rathma Square into these runs. Well, looks like I'm playing with the Bloods on here. Now, if by some weird chance I find all 3 trophies before I hit level 120, is the cow level still better for experience than this place is? My guess would be it would have to be, because this isn't exactly moving my bar up very much. Oh, you watched me since my first playthrough? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because some of those first builds weren't exactly good in my eyes. I mean, I still have the unabridged version of the last segment of my Throsin, which I'm very tempted to do some editing and well, like add a little thing at the beginning and upload it. Caress 3000 is best. Okay, thanks for the info. But Not to mention the lazy din I don't particularly like looking back. Hold on, let me see if I can... There we go. I've heard Throsin got really buffed since the Ultimative days. I think that's the reason I made the videos in the first place, because some people would prefer seeing a demonstration rather than just reading shit. Oh, I want to see what that is, just for some trading power, maybe. And a sacred ring. Let's see what that was. Okay. Where was it? Ah, this guy probably got it. Maelstrom got significantly buffed. I think the damage of Waze got buffed too. And there were a couple other things, but... Let's see. Plunderbird. 15% weapon physical damage per 1% crushing blow. Druid only. I'm gonna attempt a lot more Ubers than I normally do, but I don't know if I could stand grinding to level 135 and doing all the bullshit that I mentioned for having to even attempt getting Herald of the End. Although, like I said, if I was in single player and I could just cheat to give myself unlimited chances, I would try it. But I don't want to go through all the effort of trying Herald of the End just to get disconnected and get fucked out of my farming recipe. Also, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, because there's nothing over here. And of course, if anyone in the chat is online in the Sin War right now, you can join if you want. I know I've said this before, but originally I was planning on just doing one build per character class and then not touch Median again. How are the servers in Sigma? Some of them are okay, some of them are pretty shitty. Like, I had to switch to a New York server because the one I was using in New Jersey sucked really bad one night. I just haven't switched back. Though I'll stay with this one if it's better. The servers are really fucking bad on day one. Then again, the whole website was fucked that day. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, I'm not sure if this would actually be any good because of the weapon physical damage decrease per crushing blow. Of course, then again, crushing blow doesn't work on bosses, so maybe it doesn't mean that much, although I still think that would be kind of bad. What do you guys think? Should I Signet that? I certainly wouldn't be Signeting, for example, Scales of the Serpent, or something really good. Let's see. Signet it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, I'll Signet that as well, because nobody uses... Okay, this I didn't even mean to pick up. Because nobody uses this set, really, I don't think. Or if they do, it's annoying to get. Okay. Intimidating Shrine. The new, trying to think what used to be the worthless shrine. I think Spiritual Shrine used to be the worthless one. Because it gave, like, Magic Find, I think, in the past. I mean, now it just gives cast speed, which isn't a whole lot better. Do you guys think I should try getting Judgment Day trophy whenever I get there or not? It's like, it's always going to be really annoying. Do you think I should trophy farm that or just upgrade? Because I know it gives 5 all attributes, which is nice. Say you guys got some balls going in there trying to take on LAJ and all of his minions at once. Oh shit. Yeah, I did all the basic Ubers quite some time ago, actually. Technically it's easier, but it takes longer usually. Oh. Okay. Let's see what the skull... Ah, shit. Someone beat me to it. Oh, wait. It's probably Hadriel's Courage. But it's a lot, more rare to get. Although in this version, the update or upgrade might not be that bad, because if Mathael spawns in one room and Imperius spawns in another area, then that will at least be like at least they're both guaranteed to fucking be there. Okay, I feel like I'm having some difficulty picking up items. Okay, there, I got that one at least. I'm a greedy bastard, which is why I'm picking up all this gold. Luckily, trees aren't as irritating as they used to be. And I'll never forget this, the temper tantrums I would throw over them fucking things. Damn, now we're getting a nice little party going. I got, well, not that it happened in this stream, but I got Tranathala trophy on my first priestess right before starting this. But I haven't gotten any trophies yet in this stream. Good thing I waited then, because I was going to stream at like 10 p.m. my time, but you probably would have missed everything then. And no trophy there. Alright. Thank you, Casey. Ooh, Signet of Learning. Is Akarat actually a female? I always thought Akarat was a male. I mean, not that it really matters. Was that you who posted that comment in the bugs and feedback forum? Because I thought Akarat only did that. Oh, I'm curious. Ah, someone beat me to it. I was hoping to see what that was. Anyway, I was thinking that was always the case, but was Akarat just spamming Inner Fire? Hex Ward. I'll have to look up what that does. Oh. Haha. There's no way I was letting that one pass me by. Oh. Oh. Oh Oh god, I'm gonna need... Oh boy. So what do you guys think about using elemental rune stones or Cabraxis stones for endgame? I wouldn't actually be surprised if the sacrifices sound effect came from somewhere within Diablo 1. It wasn't in a HD mod, I know that much. Otherwise I would have heard it and commented. Whoa, fuck. Okay. And no trophy. Oh, everyone's above level... Okay, everyone's above 115, so we can definitely do 4-player LOB. Actually, I think I will do a Cuirass 3000 run, too. Just to get some experience, then. Prior to Median 2017, it was the Unholy Melee Paladin that was OP. I only mentioned that just because. Yeah, I've still only found about, like, 3 Belladonnas total. That's not exactly a, comforting message there, Casey. I mean, I appreciate the honesty, though. I mean, I did do Wolf Druid, so there's a chance I could still do Unholy Melee. Now, out of curiosity, did you follow the Stealth Master guide? I think it was Stealth Master who wrote one. I know it's outdated since it was XVI, but did you follow that one? I know for defense and in physical damage, you'll never ever do as good as a holy melee. Blood thorns. That's probably what you're supposed to use, honestly. Because Lemmier's is still not particularly great from what I know. Oh, so I did not mean to pick that crap up. Alright, so no trophy there, but we're all heading to... Ooh, wonder what that is. Have I already crafted some gear? No, I haven't used any crafts yet. You're doing crossbow and DPS feels low. List what you have in the chat, and I'll say if you're doing well or not. Okay, you might want to level up to 110 and get a few of the level 110 charms, since most of those Ubers aren't particularly hard. I'm trying to think what they even are. Assault on Mount Ariat will definitely give you some more damage. Let's see. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Binding of Bale will definitely improve your damage too because of the all attributes. Oh, you still need the charm here. Alright, let's get to it then. I like how everyone broke away from me. No matter. Let's see. I did it 3 times with no luck, and I said fuck it. Because that's what I do. Oh, sorry, yeah, the Binding of Bale. It's an Uber charm. But you have to level up to 110 before you can get it. By the way, how's the Hammer of Zere damage from the totems? Like, is it super powerful, or is it not really that strong? Yeah, you can definitely do Binding of Bale, because Binding of Bale is piss easy. Assault on Mount Ariat, maybe not, because of the new level lock, which I think is kind of dumb. But, yeah. Do you have Butcher's Tooth, Infernal Machine? Hold on, let me look at what they're actually called. Do you have Butcher's Tooth, Six Angel Bag, and Optical Detector? And Laser Focus Crystal. Okay, and what's your attack rating? You should, but what items are you using? And what's your attack rating, more importantly? Because if you have a really shit attack rating, you're never going to do Ubers. Okay. I actually invested points in dexterity just because of Oriel's Halo, honestly, but you probably do want some hard points in dexterity for attack rating. Okay, I should probably rejoin the rest of the crew. I'm being a very bad team player. Anywhere between at least 50, I would say. At least 50 hard points. No more than 150, though. Now, do you have this item or this item? Because if you have these, that'll improve your attack rating and attack speed. And also, this item will provide you with some reanimates. Not that that really matters, but... Also hire a mercenary if you don't already have one. Yep, you can never... If you're a combat character that uses lots of strength, you can never overlook this. Holy shit, I'm getting some lag here. And that's not even on the server, that's just in the game. Another thing you want... Oh, you're new to D2. That may be for... Yeah, I can't imagine playing Median without being familiar with the original game. I played Median for the first time because I got bored playing the vanilla D2, and I wanted to see what Median was all about. Oh, I wanted to see what that was. At least this mod actually kind of helps beginners. I had to start in the Ultimative era, which, as I've noted before, is not beginner friendly. Bear Claw. I'm not sure why I typed that in the chat, but or in the game. But regardless, Ultimative was not beginner friendly. There was, like, for example, there was no indication. There's no indication that you were supposed to do level challenge 0, or that it even existed. Yeah. At least you can make belladonna elixirs pretty easily, instead of having to find them. God. When did they get scrolls? That level challenge, that's level 60 now. Oh, yeah. Well, the game does give you a... Well, I can't say... I hate to say this, Augustine, but I don't really feel bad for you, given that the game does open a town... When you kill the Infernal Contraption, it does open up a town portal for you. I mean, well, I don't want to pay either. I was going to give you one, but I don't want to pay the Arcane Crystals either. But, the Witch Hunter's Faith, I'll just get rid of that. I'm sorry if I sound like a dick, but... Well, to be fair, even at a low level, it's not particularly hard, it's just a thing. No, I don't know. Ooh, Abandoned Shrine. That's a really good one to get. Yeah, that's the only... I mean, there is the Aeneid challenge, but you have to be level 80 to even attempt it. And the portal opens as soon as you kill Mephisto on Nightmare. New Game or Rathma Square. Because, like, walking all the way back to, Chamber of Blood is going to be a pain in the ass. Bartuk? Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's why I said about not doing Legacy of Blood, because I have to run all the way back. Alright. I'm curious to see what that is myself. Okay. Do you actually use sacrifices whenever you play? Because the sacrifices that subsequently kill themselves and turn themselves into the Rathman Priests reanimates are not to be underestimated. They're not the tankiest things in the world, nor do they do much damage, but they tank long enough for you to spam a barrage of shit in their face. Also, I like how we went on two separate parties here, it looks like. Get into the habit of using sacrifices as soon as you enter an Uber area. Because if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be able to do Legacy of Blood, and I wouldn't be able to do Cathedral of Vanity either. Oh. Something I did neglect to mention, actually, is that if you find a rare sacred set of gloves and some abandoned crafts, you can use abandoned crafts instead, which actually are better. Attack speed is very much essential. Savage Hunter. Yeah, well, you guys can see it there. Yeah, it really does. It really is, because if you improve your attack speed enough, you can attack once every, I think, 7 frames. And with Widowmaker releasing at least 15 bolts per attack, well, at my level, that is a huge amount of damage per second. But if you have Star Killer as your tier unique weapon, at tier 4, that's an increase of 70% from that alone. And then with, okay, well, I am using Tartarus, but 70, 100, and another 30. So that's 130 from those 3 items alone. And then this thing gives you another 15%. I just realized I didn't actually do Hell Anya yet. I'll just do that off screen. I'm sure nobody cares that if I do Anya off screen, right? Okay, good. This Jared Stone is just a random thing I found. If any sorceress comes along, I'll give it to him. Just for crafting and whatnot. Alright. Mine. Alright. As we very quickly clear this place out and have fortress all over the damn map. Okay, we're gonna have to stop attacking for a moment to let Bartuk do his attack. I'm using a rune word called Tartarus. You need a Yull rune for that. Come on, Bartuk, you little fucker. And no trophy. That I just picked up on accident. Why the hell? Okay. Alright, so Rathma Square real quick or new game? I'm thinking Rathma Square. Doesn't matter to me. I'll stop if you guys want to do a new game. I kind of want the Rathma Square trophy too, because uninterruptible attack is decent to have. Plus, Rathma Square isn't particularly difficult. I would do, you do? Okay. Well, I will say Holy Melee Paladin, at least was, awesome for this. Summoner Necro hasn't really changed that much, so it should be okay. Now they cleared that, they lowered the monster density here quite a lot, but someone in a comment pointed out, when they respawn as 2, so you don't want to fuck around too much here. It'd be nice if that fuckface would actually come out of hiding and not be a bitch. Yeah, just one hard point into Widowmaker. As for mana sustainability, I have had a major problem with that the entire playthrough. But like I said earlier, Perfect Sapphires should help with that, actually. I'm curious to see what kind of spirit transfer. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Alright, what's the roll, Casey? What's this one, actually? Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. Not bad. Life regen's a little shit, though. Alright, we're gonna do new game. This will probably be the last game of the night, because it's getting pretty late. I should probably go to bed by, well, I should probably be in bed by now, honestly, but I'm having too much fun streaming to stop now. I'll do one more round of this, and then I'll call it a night. If you guys are on the Median XL Discord, I'll post in there whenever I want to do some off-screen experience farming. Oh, Buckler Sacred. Too bad it's not event... Well, not that I can use it anyway, but too bad it's not Event Horizon. Ah, it's that. Nah. Signet. Now, if anyone has a bow druid, I would be glad to give this up, because I want to see Homing Nova Shot in action. I probably ran a couple people through... I ran a couple people through Torajan Jungles, so remind me... I hate to say, but remind me who you were. And it's not a problem, because I was trophy hunting. Oh, Vision of Oh, yeah. That's right. Vision of Akarat. Yeah, it's no problem. I got a near-perfect one, so I don't need to be greedy. As soon as you mentioned the Vision of Akarat, it clicked into my head. Are you at level 1? You killed Zaxix with... Wait, you did it with a melee sorcerer, so kudos to you for that, because that is not easy. Like you said, that's not easy to do. I couldn't do it with my holy melee paladin. You're missing 2 charms, so you're missing Glorious Book of Median and Vial of Elder Blood. That's just... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, because that's me being a smart ass. But, which two you missing? Now, I know you don't have those two because you can't use them yet. And both of them are hard to get. Oh, dude, I was just being an asshole when I said that. If you're level 110 to 114, then you're not missing that much. But if you're level 115 or to level 115 to 119, you may be missing more than you think. But if you're level 115, good luck with fucking Library of Fate, also known as Columngrad. Okay, there is no way we can survive that fortress shit over there. Whoa, shit. The one where turrets put you at HP all the time? This one? If you have low defense, this one can be a real bitch, because I'm pretty sure the developers, buffed this boss a hell of a lot. But at least he no longer regenerates life like he used to, so at least there's that. Where you find Akarat and is in Act 4. Huh? Oh, Columngrad. That's Columngrad. Diamond Gates. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the Punisher turrets. Yeah, or not Punisher turrets. The light wells. Yeah, that one's annoying as shit. Because RNG never goes my way when I try farming that place. Now, unfortunately, there's no real way to do COV without practicing, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one he's talking about. Yeah, Diamond Gates. Because after 30 seconds, COV will lock, and you have to kill Xbow again and go through all that bullshit. To say nothing of the fact that at the very least, it's just a minor inconvenience when doing the Void. Holy shit. One thing I will say, as a Amazon, you should have some decent cast rate, and in Vanilla, knows just teleport in Vanilla D2, and Diablo 1 for that matter. And it was timerless. The reason you only put one hardpoint into Widowmaker is Panman kind of already talked about it earlier, but if you put points into Widowmaker, it'll increase the amount of mana it costs, and there's no benefit to putting hard points into it when soft points, aka plus skill items, do the exact same thing. All I was about to ask about Pax Mystica, because I bitch about Jatan's Gates cooldown. There's no way I can do the Startled Witch boss with 10-second cooldown teleport. So, does Pax Mystica still cost an arm and a leg to... Oh, wait. Shit. If I run out of charges, I can't go back. Never mind. That won't work either. Fuck. Does anyone know a good source for teleport that doesn't involve Pax Mystica? Other than be a paladin? Oh yeah, Bend the Shadows. I did kind of forget about that. Oops, dumb. I should have remembered that, because... be an assassin. I should have remembered that, given I did an entire fucking playthrough on a Necro Summoner. Although... I must ask, does this, damage taken increase, does that count towards, magic spells? Because of it... Yeah, just get the charm that gives teleport. Yeah, I have to level up to 1... Problem with that one is, I have to get to level 130, and then figure out how to do that one, which is one I've never done. Yeah, because I don't... Oh... So... And the thing is, the Startled... Oh, okay. Because, Startled Witch already does, like, fucking thousands of damage per hit with, her magic attacks. And there's no way to improve magic resistance there. And there's no rune word for improving or increasing charges, right? I think there was in the vanilla game, but I don't think there is here. Caldium. Oh, Rathma Square. Okay. We'll be doing Rathma Square. How did I not? Okay. Oh! Oh, fuck. Desync. Uh-oh. Hope you guys can get it. Okay. Oh, boy. How many people are still down there? Just one? Ugh, fuck. Well, we got desync there, so. Okay. If you guys get the trophy, it's all. Okay. If you guys get the trophy, it's all yours. Everybody else, let's try Rathma Square real quick. Oh, now we're down to 1. Up, 0. Oh well. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We can always do that again later or with less people or something. Turns out that was the one that would have dropped the trophy. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's no big deal. It wasn't even our fault. That was just desync happening. Oh, and here's another thing, Augustine, if you're still in the chat room, Elder items were not technically new, but they only existed on the Sin War. Anyway, if you're still in the chat, whenever you do Rathma Square, be sure to get a good roll of bonus attack rating. This can offer up to a minimum of, I think, 21% bonus attack rating, but a maximum of 150%. The life regen doesn't matter nearly as much. Come on, Lord Primus, you big pussy. Oh shit, we're getting lots of lag now. Oh my god. I think that... Actually, I don't even think that's server lag. I think that's just game lag. Where the fuck is this cunt? Is he in here? I think he is. There he is. Hang on a sec. I think now would be a good time to end, if we can actually do this. And we got it. So whoever wants Spirit Transfer, get it. Okay, you have the Helm +2. I used Oriel's Halo, which is a tiara, but it required dexterity to wear. If you can equip that, thank you, and I can say the same to you, Casey. If you have the dexterity to wear Witch Hunter, or not Witch Hunter's Hood, Oriel's Halo, do that. If not, then look on the documents to see what else you can use that you like. Also, make this belt, make it Deadfall, because it gives plus strength and Shower of Rocks. I don't really give a shit about that crossbow. The sets aren't particularly impressive for crossbow Necro. But, anyway, that. And if you happen to find a Plague Gland bolt quiver, use that too. Use Jatan's Kamon if you don't already have that. Make Zorin's Ring if you don't have those. I went with that for bonus attack rating. Ring of Truth also works. And one of these. That is an arrow quiver, not a bolt quiver. Otherwise, I would recommend Hanabagami. So, other than that, it's nearly 2:15 in the morning here, and I want to get some sleep. So, I'll see you guys either... I'm not sure when I'll see you guys next, but I'll see you guys around, whether it be in-game or in the stream. So, see ya.